Good evening, everybody. I'm Pierre Aberge, the Daily Trader. It is September 27th, and we are going to take a look at Tesla stock from a technical analysis perspective. My goal in doing these videos is to help you understand how you can use technical analysis to make better trading and investing decisions. But I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions. So Tesla is up $6.93, 2.51%, closed at $282.94. Post-market, we seem to be up by $1.05. Let's look at what we have here on the chart. Okay, so we came back above our channel support. That's one good thing right here. So we came back into it. It's not the best candle in the world. We have a wick at the top and a wick at the bottom. It's an undecided candle a little bit, even though it's higher than where it was yesterday. We closed higher. We closed 2% higher. Let's go look at the 1 hour chart right away. So on the 1 hour chart, this was interesting today. We opened above where we closed yesterday, significantly above and with a nice gap on that 1 hour chart. And this could have been seen here as a W, and we had crossed this. And also we had a very close resistance right here that we also crossed at 285.46. Should have known that. So we crossed that, and after the first hour, we even got stochastic over 60. So to me, that's enough for me to get in. But then it's quite high all of a sudden. There was an element of risk because we came down pretty fast on the week of the 20th of September. So there was some risk in there. So I put a stop loss. I put a stop loss at 285.46 because these are the support lines and resistance lines that I am using. And lo and behold, this is what happened. So we came back into this. So this was basically a head fake. It was signal-wise, it was pretty good. Breaking of resistance, quite high, a gap. What else did we have at that point? We had RSI over 50. It was a decent signal, and because of what might be happening with Tesla, with the AI day and everything, I decided to take the chance and get in. But then I had to come back out, and that's fine. So maybe I lost a buck a share. A buck a share is not even half of 1% loss. So I am willing to take these small losses because Tesla is a stock that you should not mess with. When it goes, it just goes. If you wait for everything to be perfect before getting in, you can just miss things a little bit. This is why I don't tend to tell you when to buy and when to sell because it's such a personal decision. But I feel like with all the things I'm telling you here, you can make up your own decisions. Basically, this was a head fake, and then the stock came back down. On the third hour, it came back down, but it did not come back as low as where we were yesterday. It made a higher low. And now we have confirmed pretty much this support. I think I had that support line yesterday. Yeah, it confirmed it, and now we are back in. And look at how cute that is, because we are back in and we are at 282.94, which is lower than when I bought it this morning. I bought it at 286 maybe. So right now we are at 282.94 and we closed there, and now we have stochastic over 60 again, and we are just in a little bit of a better position with all of the indicators. I'm not saying that all of the indicators are great, but we are in a better position at least. To me, I'm very tempted to come back again. I might wait for 285.46 again, just because we were rejected by it here. I'm debating it a little bit, but if I get in tomorrow before 285.46, I'm going to put a stop loss below this support line, or maybe at 280.55. I don't mind being nibbled a little bit, But when Tesla is going to launch, I'm going to be there and I'm going to catch that big swing. So the goal is to limit our losses and let our winners ride. So this is the limiting of the losses. And we are limiting our losses because we are not just jumping because we have a green candle. It's easy to jump when each time you see a green candle, you can decide to jump, but this was not a good call right here. And we have stochastic over 60 ourselves. We use this to tell us, no, it's not ready yet, it's not ready yet. Here it was ready. It didn't come about, but it also looks ready again today. When we are reversing, sometimes we have no stochastic here, and then we had this nice move with a good stochastic, but then it fell back down, and then it tried again, and on that second try with a good stochastic here, this was the move, and we caught it. Basically, it's okay to have one little fluke once in a while, but we need to catch it very quick and we need to get out quick. So this is why I like the 1 hour chart also, because getting in and getting out within 2 hours is perfectly fine and it does not cost that much. Let's go back on the daily chart. So on the daily chart, we don't have stochastic over 60 at 35.79. So of course, every move we do on the 1 hour chart has less probability if we don't have stochastic over 60 also on the daily chart. So I am conscious of that, so I am willing to take the risk myself. You can decide if you want to take the risk yourself. RSI is still not good. We have lost the 2 lines above 0, so I will remove this one right here. So we have all red thumb down. Perfect. And this one here, I think I'm going to remove it because I don't feel like looking at it now, and I was not impressed this week anyway. Yeah, so basically we are coming back right above this support. So maybe, I don't know, but maybe we are going to come back up, and maybe after the production numbers, maybe we are going to do this, or we are going to do that after the earnings call. This is what could be happening with Tesla, but we don't act on what we think could happen. We just act when it happens, if it happens. So that's the safest thing we can do instead of projecting in the future. Tesla should be at $3,000. It should be at $3,000 in 3 years. So what is the price right now? $282. This is such a good price. I'm going to buy it. Yeah, you put the 3,000 yourself, quite high. Of course, your 282 is going to look super low, but that's one way of doing it. It sometimes works. The way we are doing it with technical analysis is that we don't care that much about the numbers. Of course, we need to buy low and sell high, but we need to look at the moves. If we see a move, a change in a trend, then we can hop in and we'll see where that trend is going to take us. You know, I did not know that Tesla was going to 10x. I feel I am happy and my bank account knows, but I did not knew at the time. But I knew I had a buy signal. And let me just show you. I'm bragging a bit, but this is to show you the power of technical analysis. So in February 2020, Tesla plunged like crazy. It plunged like crazy and there was no end in sight. I drew this resistance right here, and I don't think I had started doing my videos at that point, unfortunately. I had drawn this, and then this was so low. COVID was hitting, lockdowns were coming. Nobody in their right mind would be buying Tesla at that point, because if you look at the fundamentals were awful. But what did happen? The stimulus of the Fed made the stock, basically the stock market go up. So basically what happened is that right here, and I think that my line was not exactly like this. It was just a little bit more like this, if I remember correctly. And then I was looking at Tesla and I saw Tesla break this and I was like, what is it doing? This is a break of resistance. What am I going to do? And I could not believe it. And I waited for 1 or 2 days, and then we had stochastic over 60, and then we had the MI, and then we had the RSI, and then we had the MACD, and I was just like, I cannot believe this. So I got in, and the rest is history. Being smart about the market, trying to be smart. Because of the interest rates, this will affect the stock this way. We all want to be smart. We all want to be smart. And if you are, great. I'm not about the market, but I'm just smart enough to understand technical analysis and the breaking of resistance and trends. That's the extent of my intelligence, and guess what? It's enough, and it's sometimes better. Anywho, sorry for my ranting, but I know you kind of like it. Yeah, so daily chart, we are not yet ready, but I need to say something here. This is a long video. I need to say something here because we are in this congestion zone. We are in this congestion zone. So we might be zigzagging a whole lot. And if we zigzag a whole lot, stochastic is going to zigzag also. So we should be aware that we should start taking, it's sad to say this, but we should start taking stochastic over 60 with a little bit of a grain of salt here, because it is a tight congestion, and if we stick to the rule 100%, we might be missing some things here. Again, this is one of the reasons why I do this on the 1 hour chart, so I get a little bit more precision, so I get to see the moves and catch the moves a little bit early on. But if you are investing or trading on the daily chart, it's not really ready yet from a stochastic over 60 perspective, but because we are in this congestion zone, it would not be bad if you want to get back in to catch this move here. I'm just saying, it's not a sure bet. It would be a surer bet with stochastic over 60, but then if you wait for a stochastic over 60, maybe Tesla is going to be at 300 when you get stochastic over 60, and then you have a $14 profit that you can make before resistance if we cave in, and then so it does not give you a lot of room on the daily chart because of the pattern that is currently at play. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.